guys, run the numbers. My name is Jason. This video here you've tuned into is part of a warm-up series, part of our Run the Numbers channel. So that means we're on the go. We're in motion. We're walking through the beautiful streets, more cloudy today, but nonetheless beautiful streets of Los Angeles, California. And this video is part of our 100 video challenge, where we're putting 100 videos out into the wild, publishing them to the internet on YouTube here, and making all these 100 videos in 100 days as a way to get a whole lot of content out that helps you along your personal finance journey. All right, with that said, jumping right into the topic today, we're going to talk a little bit about giving. You could think charitable giving, philanthropy. This was kind of inspired by my most recent video, which I discussed on now or later. And the idea there, I'll put the link to that video in the description. The idea there of the video, this most recent video, was, do you spend now, or do you save later, and possibly later on you have a bit more, and then thereby the spending later on is more valuable to you, more something to your liking. So it had something of a flavor of more of a concentration of more of the consumption side. Spend now, or do you spend later? What's funny is I was discussing that video with a group, and it took something of a different spin, and so I wanted to share that because it kind of doved into giving. It kind of flipped things and was like, well, is it better to give now, or actually, wait a little bit, let that amount that you would have given today right away, let it grow, and thereby the amount you could give later on into the future would actually be bigger and possibly more impactful. So there's a bit of a debate. So I wanted to bring that to your attention, get you thinking a little bit as to some of these thoughts that were brought up. And I just thought that was a little bit interesting, because there's definitely some merit to somebody who might think, okay, well, let's go ahead and let's just give right away today, so that we can make an immediate impact, and that giving can do a whole lot of good, and that good in the world has an effect, and kind of it ripples onward and outward. And hopefully the idea then is that you can see the good in the world compounding, and basically you can reap the benefits yourself as well as others right away. The other side to this is, should you in fact wait a little bit, give I want to say strategically, but give with a little bit more purpose, some might say, give with a bit more of intention, and basically let your giving have kind of a different profile to it, where you amass something of a fortune, of a foundation. So maybe kind of the classic example to this are the huge headline grabbing foundations. Your Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is quite a huge many billions, I think at this point, into the hundreds of billions, maybe, I don't know. I don't know the exact figures, but this is to the point that you can have these foundations and these efforts for charitable giving that have reached a truly impressive, a truly great scale. And the reason I bring those up and kind of want to put those into focus is that there with having those numbers, that huge scale, what you're able to do is different, and kind of the impact you're able to make is different. It's just a simple fact that in this world there are some challenges, some things to tackle with in the area of things to kind of try to conquer with philanthropic efforts. That these things just simply need a great scale to be able to meaningfully address them. So in that regard, having these huge fortunes that are making these efforts, these charitable efforts, it's just a different. There's just a different nature to it, and yeah, I guess what the whole debate of all this is like, is one better than the other, of giving now, possibly giving in a smaller on a smaller scale, or wait to give later, and the thought there is hopefully the giving can be on a greater scale. If I had to be forced into taking one side or the other, I wouldn't really have something of an answer. My thought, and what I want to leave you here today, is with this thought of any charitable giving is good. I don't want to take one side and say, nope, when you have it, just give it right away, let it make an impact. And so thereby I don't want to have scare you off because you're like, I don't like that idea, and so I'm just not going to give. On the flip side of that is, if you're like, nope, I'm going to save up and I'm going to give later on, and that's like the only way to go, and something might get in the way, and just kind of there, maybe that also is just not your thing, and for that reason, you're gonna maybe give either less or give not give at all, that kind of thing. I want to make sure that whatever it is fits your charitable giving profile, whatever it is that gets you to give to charitable efforts, to increase your philanthropy. Whatever that answer is for you, that's the right answer. So my sort of non-answer to this in this debate is really just any giving is good. So we could have this go into a whole other concept of how much giving and other elements to it. What's truly impactful giving. Getting into the details there. Maybe that's all topic for another time. But yeah, I just thought to, in general, get you thinking about giving in general. And yeah, this one little kind of fun thought of, do you give now? Do you give later? And just your thoughts about giving. All right, so I'm going to leave you there, let you ruminate in your own thoughts about giving, and that's part of your personal finance journey, incorporating some element of charitable giving. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Shows me that you like this kind of content. Also, give a comment onto this video. Make a comment. Let me know, yep, you in fact like this video, you want to see more of this kind of video. Or if you don't, let me know that as well. Subscribe to the channel so you can see videos like this. Share it with others and enjoy in that way. All right, that's all the bleeding I have for today. So I'm going to leave you there. All right, gotta run.